First, Figma designs. If your UI specifications reside in Figma, simply launch the Figma integration within the test generation interface. Authenticate your account. Select the relevant design file and pinpoint the specific UI node. DevAssure parses the structure and properties of the component and instantly generates test cases mapped to user interactions and expected behaviors. Now, if your requirements are tracked in Jira, you're covered there too. Click the Jira icon, connect to your workspace, and input the ticket ID. You can optionally include subtasks or child tickets to expand coverage across linked features. This ensures complete traceability from requirement to test. Additionally, a defined scope of testing field allows you to refine intent, filter by platform, roles, edge cases, or exclude irrelevant flows. DevAssure interprets these constraints to generate context-aware test cases. If your team doesn't use Figma or Jira aggregates, DevAssure still supports diverse artifact and types, automatically generates annotated mockups. You'll see a real-time summary, Swagger docs, total user stories generated, or acceptance criteria. Individual can process static visual assets, descriptive title documents, priority, to infer testable logic, verification for more dynamic tags input, for easy classification. DevAssure also offers a natural language outlining the complete action flow. You can simply type your intent in natural language, editable, and DevAssure responds intelligently, ensuring alignment between requirements. You can edit or delete any test case, and DevAssure AI treats these changes as feedback, improving future output dynamically. DevAssure intelligently identifies omissions and mismatches in your testing workflow by analyzing your design artifacts, requirements, and user stories in parallel. Whenever there's a missing information or disconnect, it is flagged as a gap, giving you the opportunity to resolve issues early and improve coverage. Click the gaps icon to review. Each gap is accompanied by a clarifying question, allowing you to resolve ambiguity directly within the interface. DevAssure then updates your test coverage dynamically based on your inputs. The DevAssure AI engine does not hallucinate or assume behavior that isn't explicitly defined in the inputs. It ensures no duplicate test cases and applies a feedback loop, so every interaction sharpens future accuracy. DevAssure promises up to 85% test coverage, with over 90% reliability on generated test flows. It covers not just functional paths, but edge cases, regression flows, and negative scenarios, ensuring true end-to-end coverage dynamically. Want to see it in action? Schedule a live demo today at DevAssure website and experience how intelligent test generation can transform your delivery pipeline.
The AI agent not only generates the test cases, but also adds priorities, tags, and summaries. These are manual cases generated before the development of an application begins. These test cases can be edited, and the AI engine will use these edits as feedback. The next step involves automation, where the AI agent converts these steps into automated scripts. One of the most effective features of the agent is its ability to handle unclear steps. They don't have to be very detailed. For instance, in this case, all it says is, click on the Who button, and then add the different categories guessed and validate for various counts. The agent intuitively understands how the buttons are supposed to behave based on the application. It continually crawls the application to understand how the implementation is done. Test cases are generated based on the mockups. The automation is provided based on a combination of the test cases and the website itself. The source of truth remains your Figma mockups, but the automation is generated based on that. Our AI agent, called as Yan AI, not only tests the application and executes the test case, but also generates the script that can be used for regressions. One common question we get from our customers and trial partners is how we enable the AI to be intuitive enough to understand design changes. The agent can be used to generate all automation again in case of a complete redesign. The way the agent generates these automated scripts is quite unique and will be displayed shortly. The agent also includes validations as part of its execution and the generation of test automation. Once completed, a video recording is available, showcasing the entire execution process and how the agent performed the test automation. It's worth noting that the agent uses image-based processing, making it more stable. Here you can see that backup locators are also generated. The agent follows multiple methods to identify elements and adheres to the page object model. This means that different pages being interacted with will be present in separate pages within the application itself, and these can be managed effectively. Here's another excellent example of how the agent uses application and image-based processing to determine the appropriate course of action. In this case, it is instructed to perform a search with a specified destination, for instance, Goa. The agent then identifies the potential presence of a drop-down when the search occurs and determines its behavior if a drop-down appears. The agent learns from the website, mock-ups, and test cases generated from these mock-ups and tries to replicate all scenarios. If it struggles to identify specific elements, it searches for them. It tries to understand from the application whether these elements could be present in multiple places, and then determines the actions it can take to enable them. If you feel the agent is not performing the right steps, you can perform some actions directly on the open browser. The agent takes this as input and tries to generate more comprehensive automation scripts. This is a complete no-code tool, meaning there is zero coding involved. What the agent learns from the automation is what you get. Here's another complex step. The test case instructs the agent to only log into the Jira web application. And this is what the agent infers. First, enter your username and click Continue. Then, input your password and click Login. The AI agent can learn these steps independently and generate scripts accordingly. These scripts can be reused for mobile app automation. While an autonomous agent for mobile app is not yet available, we do have a powerful recorder. This tool records all flows of the application on mobile app emulators, simulators, real devices, and cloud devices. After recording, you can save the file. Similar to the web application automation's page object model, all elements are captured here as well. Once test automation is complete, the CLI agent will kick in, allowing you to execute all developed automation scripts on any CI system. It's as simple as entering a single command. Upon completion of executions, reports are available within the DevAssure's web application. An extensive dashboard provides a deep analysis of test performances. One key advantage of DevAssure is its ability to perform complex actions without requiring a single line of code. This includes file uploads, downloads, visual validations, accessibility, network logs validation, email validation, console logs, network log interceptions, and database validations. There's a library for everything, and you don't have to write a single line of code, which significantly increases automation velocity. You also don't have to worry about maintenance overhead for these libraries or their versions, or any setup that comes with any automation tool. From test data integrations with CSV files, static tables, or database validations, to a combination of all these sources, everything is available with a single click within the DevAssure app. Lastly, we will show a recording of how a complex application, like a Figma whiteboard, can also be automated. One of the challenges with this application is that it's canvas-based, meaning the elements don't interact in the same way as standard ones. Let's demonstrate this. We utilize coordinate-based automation for this process. Once you initiate the recording and interact with the components within the whiteboard, the different coordinates are automatically detected by the Canvas application and recorded. Now, let's create a board. As I interact with the toolbar and add elements, you can see that every click, drag and drop, and connector creation from one node to another is recorded. Even right-clicks are captured, and I can execute them instantly. This ensures smooth execution without any hitches. Whether it's the Yan AI agent or using the recorder to record such canvas-based applications, DevAssure is a robust tool, specifically designed for complex applications like fintech platforms, Canvas board applications, or any SaaS application. It's perfect for complete end-to-end testing, from generating test data or creating your APIs to seed data, and then executing the tests. Thanks to the page object model, DevAssure is modern and efficient. Our customers have reported a 90% savings in test design and test case creation, and a 5-fold increase in automation velocity. They've also seen an 80% cost saving in automation due to minimal overhead in test automation maintenance. Even with significant redesigns in your web or mobile application, DevAssure guarantees 99.99% reliable test runs. One of DevAssure's key differentiators is its reliability and stability. We've integrated many features within the application to ensure that tests or automation suites developed using DevAssure are stable 99.99% of the time. With DevAssure, you can expect a 50% reduction in your QA cycle, allowing you to go to market faster with better quality. You can test early, create your automation in the sprint, and ultimately go to market faster with superior quality.
Hello everyone. Today, let's dive into the challenges of automating Flutter web apps and explore how DevAssure can help overcome these obstacles. When it comes to Flutter web apps, the Flutter view can mask all elements, making them difficult to interact with using traditional web automation tools. This issue arises because Flutter employs a custom rendering engine that draws UI elements onto a canvas rather than generating standard HTML elements. As a result, automating Flutter web apps can be quite challenging. Traditional automation tools like Playwright or Selenium often struggle to interact with these elements effectively. We experienced this firsthand while trying to automate a sample Flutter web app using Playwright and Selenium recorders. Unfortunately, both recorders only captured the Flutter view element for all actions, failing to interact with individual UI elements. This is where DevAssure comes to the rescue. By simply turning on the Flutter app toggle in the web app settings, DevAssure can record and run tests for Flutter apps seamlessly. With DevAssure, the recorder captures accurate locators for each UI element without needing any additional setting. Automating a Flutter app becomes as straightforward as automating any other web app. The test executor seamlessly identifies the correct elements within the Flutter app. It then runs tests accurately, ensuring all interactions are captured and executed properly. So, if you're building a Flutter app or any web app, make sure to check out DevAssure for your UI test automation needs. Thank you.